Hi friends, it is Friday morning, Zuga Zuga. I am going to read from Epic, and I will put the book that I'm going to start and read a little bit from in your mailboxes, so if you want to go and read the rest or use it, you can do that. So our target is I can go back into the text to answer questions. So today you have a packet on honeybees. And I am going to read a story on honeybees on Epic Books, or part of a story. Let's see if we can do this. Can I turn this around? There we go. Yes. So the name of this story is Bees. Like I said, it's on Epic Books. So there is the table of contents: buzz, helpful bees, pollen power, 7 cool facts about bees, a bee or not a bee, a world of bees, home sweet home, busy as a bee, keeping bees, and then there's a little quiz at the end. So I'm going to read the first 3 chapters, or maybe 4. Okay. Outside in the sunshine, the sun is shining and the flowers are blooming, the bees are buzzing. When some people see bees, they run. Others might not notice bees, but let's stop and take a closer look. Bees can be helpful, and the world needs bees. Helpful bees. Bees help people, both people and plants. Honeybees make honey and beeswax. People use these things in lots of ways. So we use them in candles, soap, we use them to sweeten things. All kinds of bees help plants make seeds. Seeds can grow new plants. Some of the plants give us fruits and vegetables. We can thank bees for strawberries, apples, almonds, tomatoes, and many other foods. Pollen power. When a bee lands on a flower, flowers' pollen rub off onto the bee. The bee pollen sticks to the tiny hairs on the bees' bodies. When the bee travels to another flower, pollen from the bee brushes on a new flower. This is called pollination. Now a new flower can start and make a seed. So right here, the power word is pollen. Pollen is a sticky yellow powder that makes flowers. Bees' legs have special hairs that form a basket. And the bee brushes pollen into the basket. Then it flies back to the nest. This pollen is used as a food for the baby bees. The bees collect nectar from flowers too. They drink nectar with their tongues. Some bees make honey out of nectar. These bees are called honeybees. So I just learned that the bees that make honey from nectar are called honeybees. I'm going to go back here and I can answer the question that it's the hairs on the bees' legs that helps them carry pollen from place to place. 7 cool facts. All right, fact number 1. A garden bumblebee has a tongue that is as long as its body. So its tongue is as long as its body. Woo. Humans collected honey from bees as early as the 16,000 BC. Ooh, that's a long time ago. Bees have 4 wings, 2 large wings, and 2 smaller wings. Bees can see colors. They mostly land on flowers that are blue, purple, and yellow. Those are the ones that it lands on. So if you've ever seen somebody plant a bee farm, a bee garden, those are the colors in it. Farmers often hire beekeepers to bring bees to their field, and the bees pollinate the farmers' crops for them. Honeybees do a dance called a wiggle. Scientists think that this dance shows other bees that in their hive where is the best nectar. About 1/3 of the food on the planet grows because of bee pollination. To be or not to be. It is easy to mistake other insects for bees. They often look alike. So this is a bee. Has hair that all over its body that catches pollen, eats nectar and pollen from flowers, and has pollen baskets if the bee is a female. But there are other ways to tell them apart. If you look closer at a bee and a yellow jacket wasp, which one is a bee? And which one do you see a difference? So I see this guy has hair. He does not have any hair. Eats mostly meat like other insects. Does not have much hair. Does not have pollen baskets. I really look at the hair and see the difference. Okay. So do you see how I went back into that text and really looked at that to see, or looked at the picture to see the difference? So when you are reading today, you're going to read this part of the article and then answer these questions. Here you're filling in words. A bee is an insect with, how many body parts does an insect have? And then it tells those. Tells how many bees all over the world. You're going to find that information in here on that page. Then you're going to read about the family. Whoops, sorry. You're going to read about the family and answer these questions from this. Go right back into the text. Jobs that bees do. Go right back into the text and answer these questions. So it goes with that fact that you can go back into the text and answer questions. Using the text will help. I will put this in your Epic mailboxes so that if you want to go and finish the bee book that I just started, you can. Happy reading, friends.